I acquired the LinnDrum in early 2000s, right around the time that I started to pay more attention to the instruments that were in the records that I liked.
The first time I got to use a LinnDrum, I worked at a studio in Chicago called Chicago Recording Company, and they had a LinnDrum in there. And so as a young, aspiring producer, same way, I recognized the sounds instantly. He said, "Hey, have you ever seen one of these?" He started playing it, and I thought of all the records that, as an engineer and a producer, that were influential to me from my childhood, like and you know, Sheila E. and all the songs that utilized this drum machine that there were so few of. I've used sounds from it since then and thought about it often, but I haven't had a chance to play with one in some years. So I'm really happy to have this chance today with Andrew's stuff.
Roger Linn, he is brilliant, and it's part of the West Coast sound, and it was kind of like a acoustic drum box, you know.
Because it's real samples of real drums from a session player, and they're tunable. It was just the kind of flexibility that you never had in the studio before to craft your sound. And there's only a few sounds in it, but it was used on so many records. Just the small variability that's allowed in the box really enabled some expression. And kind of, for me, it's when I realized drum machines do have souls, you know? I mean, they have their own idiosyncrasies and things that, as an operator, your soul is transmitted into this thing by the methodology that you use. Just like a guitar. Guitars have no souls either. It's the person that's playing it that conjures it from this wood and metal. That's wood and metal too. The difference is very nominal, I think. It's all about how you choose to express yourself through a tool. Roger Linn really thought of a lot. How could he think of so many different things? And still, it's a musical instrument too, you know?
Prince could play everything, but he also chose to use a drum machine for a reason. Minneapolis Sound 2.0 is a two-night event. On the first night is kind of about giving people a chance to use those drum machines. Like we have Tanya Lee, who will be doing a demo on Ableton. DJ Additrack is doing a DJing demo. Bionik and C. Coster are just two amazing local musicians who are just working with all kinds of people, both of them, doing really cool and innovative stuff. And so I kind of just want people to get a look into their process and maybe ask them a few questions if they have them, and just see how some of these tools that we use to make music in 2017, how they work.